He's Ash.
He's David. And this is the Artful Pose.
Oh. Let's try it again. Alright, we have them open. Now you notice I kept the inside of the box because just look at that. That is a great background right there. I absolutely adore that. So I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. So here they are. We have Frank Castle and Nick Fury from the Punisher game. Now if the camera moves, I am very sorry. I have terrible spatial awareness, so if it rocks, you know, well, Ash just hit the camera. Alright, so let's get into it. Let's start off with the man himself. We'll go with Frank Castle, the Punisher. Ooh, okay. Now, this was retailing at a fairly expensive price point, and I nabbed it when it finally went on sale on Amazon. I believe you could get this on Hasbro Pulse, but they have plenty of stock on Amazon. I believe it might have been an Amazon exclusive. It's very expensive. They had a good discount going on, so I went for it. Now, some will say, well, Ash, you know, where's the black? Because normally we see the Punisher wearing black. Well, in video games, blue can also be black, especially how dark it is. So this is more of that slate blue, and to be dead honest, I love it. It kind of lightens him up a bit because Frank is one of those characters that can get a bit dark, and I know he takes out the villains, so it can get pretty dark. So majority of the time we see him in mass media with black, maybe white, maybe no white, just all black and nothing but the white skull, a trench coat, and some guns. But what I like about this, it kind of, with blue, you have a little bit more range. You can go dark, you can go light, because, you know, Frank has some moments, right? Right? Oh, well, whatever. All right, so let's dive right in. So if you have a Punisher, you're going to notice this one's a little bit different. There's the cut right there, so this is the more updated articulation where you have the rotation. Does it rotate? No. The rotation and a portion of the ab crunch underneath the rib cage right here. So he can rotate from side to side. Back, forward. And then he has the additional crunch right there, which if you have a Power Ranger from the Lightning collection from Hasbro, these are very common, and they can go all the way forward. And one thing, and all the way back that far. Oh, I have so much tension. One thing I do like is that the right here, which is, if I remember correctly, is supposed to be armor. It bends, so you can go forward and it not hinder the belt. It's not super hard like the original Marvel Legends. The torso was one piece so that the teeth part of the skull wouldn't be, you know, the aesthetic wouldn't be lost. It would still keep the costume intact. He obviously pinless, double jointed. There are butterfly joints, and guess what? They move really well. Oh, yeah, work that out, Frank. Work it out. He can get a full rotation. And it feels nice. I mean, this type of plastic, the slate, it feels good in your hand. I will say that. It doesn't feel odd or matte or anything like that. It actually feels good in the hand. There's his gun strap. This is painted right there, so you'll notice it comes off and it kind of ruins the aesthetic, but if you push it back up, it's fine. If you end up having to glue it in place, guess what? The thigh cut is just above it, so it does not ruin the gun holster one iota. He's got the double jointed knees, and can he do it? Can he do it? Bing! He's got the ankle rockers. And one thing I do love is that they got the nice big boots. I love the big boots. So when he goes and kicks him, bam! Can knock him down. And he's got the big old fist because it's not justice. It's punishment. Where's it? No, it's not revenge. It's punishment. That's the line. I nailed it first time. So let's see. So there's Frank. Now let's go over the accessories that the Punisher comes with. Well, he has one open hand with his white glove. Let's see what that looks like. Pop that off. Pop the other hand off. So this is a open left hand, and then we'll give one of his other hands. This always reminds me of the 10-4, go, execute. But then you can be like, hold back, execute the plan, while I grope whatever is in the back. Oh yeah, you got this little pointy 2 fingers. Can also be like a salute. Well done. You can have the mind control. Oh, my head aches. So much gunfire. You know, could do whatever. Or if he's depressed, we could do, oh man, that just popped right off. So, could hold his hand and do the whole, my family, what should I do? I am so tormented. Oh, and then what else does he come? And of course, you got your expression hands, and you can't have the Punisher without trigger finger hands. That's right, he's got trigger finger hands. Why wouldn't he? He's the Punisher. And he not comes with just 1, but 2, to deal out twice the justice. Or punishment, yes. So, that's our Frank. Those are his hands. Now, accessories specifically for our Punisher. Now, how can you tell the difference between the Nick Fury weapons and the Punisher weapons? Aha, they did a little thing. Shading. All of the Punisher's weapons have a light gray to them. So, there's his little, there's Beretta. And we have, looks like an Uzi machine gun. Then we got this machine gun. Looks very German. And what else does he come with? And he has an assault rifle. Also comes with a little grenade. Very detailed. A baseball bat, because, you know, when you're in the hood, sometimes you gotta deliver justice straight to the face. So those are his. He also comes with an angry Frank head. Urgh, I didn't have my coffee this morning. Urgh, someone's gonna pay. Which is a very good, very well sculpted head. I love, you got the teeth sculpt in there. You got the 5 o'clock shadow. Because Frank doesn't have time to shave. He's got punishment to deal out. And I love the gravitas in his forehead. And you can see, I don't know if the camera can get it, but you can get his nice blue eyes in there. And he's got the bags, because you know he doesn't sleep. Because criminals don't sleep. Alright, so let's go on to our next character, because this is a 2-pack. The commander of S.H.I.E.L.D. itself, Agent Nick Fury. Or Commander Nick Fury. Colonel Nick Fury? Colonel Nick Fury. There we go. So when I was getting this, I mainly went for the Punisher, just like most do, and I liked it because of the slate blue versus the black. Just partial that way. I was also pleasantly surprised with this Nick Fury. I mean, we got our classic Nick Fury. It doesn't really look video gamey. This looks more like the Nick Fury that if you grew up with him in the late 70s and 80s and even the early 90s, this was him. Minus the shield outfit, obviously. More of a, oh, I'm going to do this solo. You know, you got to want something done right, you got to do it yourself. And this is Nick Fury's do-it-yourself outfit. Different articulation from the Punisher. It does not have the rotation underneath the rib cage. It's a full wide ab crunch. And what's really cool is this wrapping all the way around is a separate piece. You can't take it off, but it is a separate piece. All the entire gun holster and strap is a completely separate piece. It's really on there, don't get me wrong. I'm very happy. The belt is also a separate piece, so you can rotate, and you can see it bulge there, right about there. You can do a split. There's double jointed knees, no pins, obviously, but look at the detail. I mean, he's got the normal articulation, including a butterfly. 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 I love all the details. Look at all this. I mean, it's simple. It's just ripples in the clothing. They didn't have to do that. They could have just gave him a brown body, but regardless, or orangey brown, tan, but it's a turtleneck. And you see all the folds in the fabric. And they're big, too, so you can definitely see it without even having to squint. And in my opinion, I love the more cartoony it is, the more video game looking it is. That just, because it's like he ripped it right out of the comic book. All right, so what does the Colonel come with? Well, he actually has his own weapons as well. The difference, they're solid black. So here's his fancy pistol right there. Maybe I can, let's get him out of the way. It's pretty neat. And you notice they also have holes, so if you have an effect, you can put it in, and they do fit into the gun holster, like so. He does come, oh, and then he has one, he also has an automatic rifle, assault rifle, and they also come with briefcase, cash, hard cash. Don't you wish every action figure just gave you money for buying them? Oh, I would love that. We'd all be action figure collectors. And he does come with other hands. So just like Frank, you can... He also comes with... Oh, geez, that was on there. He comes with the whole salute your shorts. Back at you. Make it so. Or what was it? Engage? Whatever commanders say. He also has, let me get that off, just like with Frank. Oh, if I can get in there. These holes are tight. My God. There, pop right in. The gropey hand, or the headache hand.
Oh, why do I have such bad depth perception? They gave me a gun!
Alright, so, and then he also has, let me get his salute hand off. Put the other fist on. Here we go. Now, you can duke it all out.
I have nowhere else to go!
Pretty good. I mean, you can get some really good punching poses there. Oh, and they also come with an explosion piece. It is, I have to admit, when you get it in hand, you don't think, oh, explosion! No, it just looks like an alien amoeba with all these, like, ugh, oh God, gross. Don't need it. So, let's see how they stack up with your other Marvel Legends and other vigilantes in the line. Let's get Frank. Where are you? Where's he? Let's get his gun. I'm gonna do something real quick while I get this ready. Let's see, can it fit? Yeah. Alright. And then we got Frank with his Uzi. Is it a Uzi? I don't know. I'm not a gun enthusiast. Alright, so let's put him up with another Marvel Legends from Gamerverse. So we have Nick, and we have Frank. Nick and Frank going to the bagel shop. We got
Steve Rogers, Captain America.
Oh, look at that. You notice that the coloring, yeah, it feels like it's a Gamerverse line, and I have to admit, it's my favorite because it's those colors. They just pop. And you can see here the sculpting, I mean, brand new, just for this line. That's just fantastic. All right, so we got him with his classic Captain America from the Gamerverse. Here we have, also from the Gamerverse, I absolutely love this figure. We have Symbiote Black Suit Spidey from the Sony Spider-Man game. Ooh.
The thing looks gross, like a black snot.
That's because it is. Anyway, scales up pretty well. And for our another non-kill vigilante from another universe, we have Batman from the Batman animated series. It's a bit shorter. But I went for this one because it was more to scale, also being another street-level vigilante of sorts. Who do you think would win? Or would they get along? I don't know. But I know who they kind of get along. Here we have the Daredevil from the Spider-Man animated series Daredevil, with all the cell shading. This one I thought would go pretty well with it. So they can stare each other down.
I'm gonna shoot you in the head, Red. No, you're not. Yeah, you're right, I'm not. Remember, kids, safety first.
All right. And if you're thinking about getting that new Daredevil, speaking of which, that's going to be coming out later this year, I almost would say it looked pretty darn good, pretty close to going with this line. I'm very happy if you can get this on sale with the amount of accessories. This one actually has, it comes with 7 guns. The hands are good. It poses really well. The coloring, I mean, the paint apps are just, I mean, just on the 5 o'clock shadow alone. I mean, look at this. The only thing he's missing is like a cigar or something. And he's great. They both are great. So if you are a Punisher or you want Nick Fury that's not in a shield gear and go more classic, this is where it's at. I mean, look at the hair. Look at those faces. It is, in my opinion, just one of those moments where Hasbro knocked it out of the park, reached into the game or the comic book and nailed it. They nailed it. Absolutely fantastic. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share, subscribe. We are a new channel and we desperately need your help. This is Ash signing off from The Artful Pose. May all your poses be artful.
Like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe.